If you're a longtime listener of the show, you know what that sound means. The horns are urging goodness.
They call me backdoor Santa. I make my runs about the break of day.
For that is the theme for what will be the 22nd. I was going to get it. 22nd year of the Free Beer and Hot Wings Show Holiday Break-Ins. What exactly is a holiday break-in? Well, each year at about this time, we start asking you to nominate someone you know. Someone from work, someone from your church, someone from your school, a neighbor, a friend, that good person you know who's done everything they can to keep their life afloat, and life has dealt them one bad card after another. Mm-hmm. Or maybe it's been good, and then all of a sudden it went really bad. Whatever. A lot of times, they're the folks that have fallen through the cracks of charity or maybe too proud to ask for help, or something happens too late. And they have had to think about their children and say, I'm going to have to tell them Santa's not coming. We cannot stand that.
No.
We cannot stand for that, and our audience has helped us grow the holiday break-ins into something that's bigger than it's not bigger than we ever hoped for, but bigger than we
ever imagined
would have ever
it could
expected.
Be. Yes.
And so we will be doing the holiday break-ins again this year. Now, if you want to nominate someone, we'll tell you how that's going to happen in a moment. But what's going to happen is you nominate someone. You can't nominate yourself or anyone you live with. Do not tell them they're being nominated. This is not a prize giveaway.
No.
If they are chosen, you're going to have to help us break into their home and give them the holiday that maybe they weren't expecting.
Yeah. Part of the joy is the surprise.
Mm-hmm. We're going to sneak in with your help. We're going to leave behind the holidays. And then we're going to leave. You don't have to tell them. We don't tell them. There's no note. There's no logos. There's nothing on the website that's going to be like, look at this house, what we did, unless it's just very specific photos of here's the space where there's no tree. Now there is one. Because ultimately, we want to share these folks' stories and why it was important to someone to nominate them. But we change the names. We change some of the ages and the circumstances so that no one's embarrassed. Because this is about helping people have a better holiday, not about trying to go, look at what we're doing.
No, we are acting as proxies of Santa. He's busy this time of the year. And that's our job, is to act on his behalf, swoop in, swoop out.
Now, for those of you
help out where we can,
who've listened to the show, you know that is a different day. And Steve, what day will we be doing the break-ins this year?
We're going to be doing the break-ins. It's the last day that we're on the air during the year. It will be Friday, December 19th.
Okay.
So that day, we'll still, be stupid like we often are.
We'll still be hilarious, but we'll also cry sometimes.
There's a slight chance that the break-ins have outgrown one broadcast day.
There might be
It's
a couple
possible.
pre-break-in break-ins on Thursday this year.
We may have to make some adjustments.
Yeah,
yes.
Whether or not they will be on the air or in the afternoon or what, because every year there's always something.
Yeah.
There's always a family. I know Hot Wings, one year you had to do yours, like later that afternoon or the day before.
I've had to do them later in the afternoon. A couple of years ago, I had to do it the day before.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my two boys went and did it the day before and recorded everything. And so
because there's a lot
to adjust to circumstance. Sometimes the kids are off from school that day, or sometimes somebody is homesick. You go, okay, we gotta figure this out. And we always have managed to.
And as the break-ins have grown, obviously we're doing more and more of them each year. So it's like there's only a certain amount of time on the show that morning that we can squeeze them all in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll do the break-in. You'll hear the stories. We'll tell you what we did for them. Now, what do we do for them? Generally, we start out with a set amount of money for each family. And we'll break in and we try to get them the things they need.
The basics first, food and toilet paper, stuff like that, if that's what they need.
And then some things that will help them
sometimes.
and some that will give them comfort and hope and joy.
Yeah.
But sometimes we've needed bigger things, and we have had so many awesome people, businesses, individuals, groups, charities step up, and that has allowed us the chance to help people who didn't have a car get a car, people who needed a new deck in one case because they had someone who was in a wheelchair and they needed a ramp in addition. We've hung doors, appliances.
Countless appliances.
Stairs.
Yeah, somebody built
Roofs.
stairs down to a basement
Yeah.
for one of my families before.
We've paid lot rent. We've paid rent. We've paid water bills. We've paid electric bills, mortgages, even a tombstone at one point because the family couldn't afford a proper tombstone for mom who had passed, and that was what had put them in a bad spot.
Yeah.
It's the day that we know we're the luckiest we could possibly be.
So I was thinking back to last year, and the one that stood out to me was the break-in that Kelly did. I don't remember all of the details about it, and Kelly's not here, or else she would be happy to tell about them. But I know that the family that she was helping out, there was a couple of kids, there was a single mom. She, for some reason, they had to leave the house that they were in. I'm not sure if they were getting evicted or if the house was being sold or what the exact scenario was.
Right.
But they literally needed a roof over their head. They needed a place to live. So I went back and pulled a clip of Kelly's break-in from last year.
Most importantly, what I realized was we got to find a roof over the family's heads. Like we need to figure something out. So my accomplice has been searching up and down on Craigslist and Zillow because with such a low income, you obviously you can apply for Section 8, which is great. It's social safety network, and as a social worker, she knows how to do all of those things. But there's paperwork involved, and then there's special inspections, and there's all these loopholes that she has to meet.
Red tape.
And she can't have more than a certain amount of money in her bank account, or Section 8 will flag it. So we can't just donate $5,000 and say good luck, because then she no longer qualifies for something like Section 8 long term. There are so many loopholes.
Yeah.
And it's so difficult. So I remembered we have friends downtown that own hotels and manage hotels.
Yeah.
So I reached out to them immediately and I said, hey, Andrew, do you think that you can help us? And he runs the Residence Inn here in downtown Grand Rapids. And this is the holidays we're talking about. We're talking about the next 2 busiest weeks for hotels. And he said, you know what, we're booked, but I'm going to work things around and we're going to make it happen. And the Residence Inn stepped in and donated 2 weeks to this family.
Oh, my gosh.
So they have a roof over their head through the holidays. 2 weeks.
Give me
2
chills.
weeks. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Not only did they do that, they gave them like one of the really big rooms. They gave them, the kids got to use the pool, and the staff got to know them a little bit, and they really sort of took them under their wing. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, and that was
pretty great.
Soon after that, they were able to move into more permanent housing. And that's what the holiday break-ins are all about.
The whole idea is to give people traction so that they can continue to do the right things they were already doing and make it on their own. So how can you be a part of it? Well, we're going to ask you, as the days go on, starting next Monday, to make your nominations for the Free Beer and Hot Wings Holiday Break-In. Again, that's where you nominate someone. Don't tell them you're nominating them. I know that's a bit that seems counterintuitive, but we want it to be a surprise.
Right.
We're trying to sneak in, like Hot Wings said, as agents of Santa.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it'll be all you'll have to do starting next Monday, starting a week from today. Go to freebeerandhotwings.com. You click on the holiday break-in banner, and there's a submission form right there. It's very important that you select the station that you're listening to the show on, because based on that selection, that's how that submission gets directed. If it's for one station, it's going to go to one person. If it's for another station, it'll go to a completely different group of people. So that's super important that you get that, that you select that. Give us all of the details, as many details as you can come up with. That's why we're just kind of teasing it right now. So you got a week to do your homework, get with your friends or coworkers or family members or whoever you need to get to talk to people about the family that you want to nominate. Give us all the details. No detail is too small for holiday break-in. Shoe sizes, clothing sizes.
Yeah.
You know, what size beds the kids sleep in. Do they sleep in a twin or a twin XL? Or
or
a
none.
Full? Yeah, or none.
Right.
Or
So,
even, do they have a Christmas tree? Things like that.
all of that info.
Also, we don't need the nomination from lots of people. We're not going to look at it and go, well, everybody's nominating this person.
Right.
So one person sending in the nomination with as much detail as possible, good. 10,000 people sending in the same nomination, not that helpful.
No, it's actually a detraction when that happens, because it's like, oh, man, okay, I got that one. I already set that one aside. I don't need 7 more.
All right.
That's good.
The holiday break-ins. Starting nominations a week from today. And then after that, on December 19th, that will be the day that we'll all get in our feels together.